Hello guys, Archangel here, playing another Rome Total War online battle. This is number 9, and this is a 2v2 battle with my ally Georfrie again. I'm playing as Macedon, he's playing as the House of Julii. Now have a look at the opponents, who they are Lazy Boy 97 playing as SPQR, and Ultima Ratio Regnum playing as the Greek city-states. Have a look at my army first. I have 5 units of Royal Pikemen, gold. I have 3 units of Cretan archers, gold, and 4 units of these companion cavalry, gold. Now Georfrie has 4 units of Roman archers. I believe they are gold. I don't know. I think they might be gold, bronze. He has 2 units of Praetorian, no, 4 units of Praetorian cavalry, gold, and 2 units of Triarii, gold, and 4 units of urban cohort, gold. Now the Greek army has his general's armoured bodyguard, bronze, 6 units of armoured hoplites, bronze, and 4 units of Spartan hoplites, bronze. He also has 2 units of Cretan archers, silver. And the SPQR, he has 5 units of urban cohort, they are gold. He has 3 units of archer auxilia, which have no upgrades, as far as I can see, and 1 unit of armoured Roman bodyguards, which are silver, bronze, and 4 units of Praetorian cavalry, which are just bronze. So I mean, Georfrie's game plan for this was take out the SPQR first, because as long as his cavalry's down, he's completely fucked, because my cavalry can just flank his infantry, and then take the Greeks on 2v1. So we're both moving our armies up right now. I'm rushing my archers up to fight with his cavalry coming over here. So he does have an extra unit of cavalry over me, but I do have upgrades on my cavalry. So he's going to charge in now, and Georfrie's going to bring his cavalry immediately over to flank. And I'm going to charge in here and flank with this troop. But he does turn and run for the time at least. Right now I catch these guys in the back here and take out lots of his cavalry here, and then they turn around immediately and the cavalry fight begins. I'm going to flank him with my companions over here, as you can see, and Georfrie's Praetorian cohort. Well, I'm going to get out actually first, because there's urban cohort coming up, and then I'm going to run back in while my Royal Pikemen are marching up towards his infantry. I don't want to engage yet with the cavalry, but I do lose my general there, so it's a stupid decision by me.
His men will lose heart.
It's not going to make such an impact on the Macedon army, and here comes, as we can see, 1 unit of Georfrie's cavalry. We've got completely sandwiched here, and that's it for Roman cavalry really. He's lost his Praetorian cavalry over here. It doesn't matter who's on these guys, they've completely been surrounded here. And we're going to take them all out before these Urbans can arrive. And I'm going to rush my Royal Pikemen up here, as we can see, it's 5 against 4.
The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Up here, as you can see, Georfrie's just waiting. There's a fight over there, his general's armed bodyguards getting chased by the general's Praetorians. Georfrie's going to leave his cavalry to just fight these cohorts here, so I can outnumber my Royal Pikemen. And I'm going to rush my cavalry around the back and then move my Royal Pikemen up and just make sure these don't come back from around here, I guess. Charge these back into these cohorts here to save Georfrie's cavalry. Get it up in the right position and then charge. So you get a nice charge there into the back. Defeat is now almost a certainty. And now routing, so it's now 5 my spearmen against 4 of his urbans, and for some reason he's going to move them into Studio here, even though I'm fighting with their archers, for my archers and not their urbans. One of his Praetorian cavalry did come up from round, as you can see, but he hasn't seen it, he's not going to use it. And these Royal Pikemen are now moving around to flank that unit of urban cohort from the side. So yeah, I've pretty much got SPQR beat now, and it's just the Greeks left standing, which Georfrie is still waiting to attack, just engaging with their archers at the moment. And he's going to run his urbans away to prevent them from getting flanked here, but I'm having none of that. I'm going to charge all my cavalry into this 1 unit here. out them. So now they're down to 3, and this unit's actually getting stabbed in the back from the test. Look, he's a lot lost there. He's lost a lot there. A lot lost, and they're going to rout. And now it's just these 2 left here, and I've seen this Praetorian cavalry. I'm just going to make sure they won't be coming back now, and I'm going to make sure these guys are routing and don't come back by taking them all out. But they are going to run towards the Greeks, which is smart by the routing people. As you can see, Georfrie's archers are still engaging with the Cretan archers. The Cretans do have an advantage over Roman archers. They have a range advantage over them, and there's a big sandwich going on here, as you can see. The Romans are getting completely destroyed in this big sandwich, and this unit now is about to go into rout. This unit was short and follow, the Spartans are coming over now, so I'm going to move my cavalry out just to precaution. I'm going to finish the SPQR off and then reform my royal pikemen before the Spartans can get over. I'm just going to run here. And as you can see, this General's Army bodyguard has outran the Praetorian cavalry, and they're going to get my guys in the back here. I'm not going to see this until the last moment. And I'm going to turn my archers on them now, and they're going to get some nice shots off here. But they have took out one of my units, which will come back eventually. So I'm just
the enemy general flees.
Resting my
Press
royal
forward so
pikemen
that
here
the
and
spirit
my
of his
cavalry.
army is a broken
Mostly
tool.
rested, and then I'm going to move in, and that's the SPQR finished. As we can hear from the Greek man, Macedonian. Although there is they've still got these guys here, just standing there. I'm going to get my Praetorian companions around to attack, and his Spartans are going to go back into position over here.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it is beyond belief.
And see what happens to this unit right now. They've got backs to us, just right straight away. Here come all the Spartans coming from the cavalry now, and that's going to be enough reason for me now to move up while I stay the cavalry. Unfortunately, this guy's stopped here and turn back into the phalanx that will come. To the throat today. And as you can see, the Urbans are coming up to fight the armoured hoplites here, and not really any match the armoured hoplites for the Emperor, although they are for the Triarii over here, and the Testudo's just going to make a huge hole in the armoured hoplites here, just going to barge their way through. Yeah, I had to pause there because I had a coughing fit. And yeah, so the Urbans are all charging in right now, and my royal pikemen are going to start marching in from behind as my cavalry wait for the opening to attack. And here we go here onto these Urbans that smashed their way through the armoured hoplites earlier. And Testudo form actually works quite well against pikemen, as we'll find out right now. We're not even scraping them at all. And the rest of my royal pikemen are now running up against here. I'm going to leave these guys in reserve, and my cavalry are just waiting over there, recovering from their health. And Georfrie's cavalry sees this Spartan advance here, but they do get a phalanx down in time. That's going to be a big loss to Georfrie's cavalry right there. The Spartans are completely wiped all over. So a bad move there. All the cavalry are now around, as you can see, but my cavalry is still alive. I'm going to get a nice charge into the back here on the armoured hoplites. And they're going to try and turn the phalanx around, but they don't get it in time for the charge, but they eventually do get the phalanx around. As you can see, he's got his Spartan position to defend from our royal pikemen here, which are now fighting the Spartans. And the Triarii are now breaking, and my archers that I charged in are also breaking. And now the Urbans are starting to get around these armoured hoplites and managing to get the flanks and now attack them. As you can see, some of my companion cavalry is still standing over there. The rest of my companions are just waiting still. This Testudo formation is still invincible. As we can see, we're dying 35. Unfortunately for these Spartans, they're now getting wiped out by my upgraded royal pikemen. I've got the upgrades over them, and the Greeks are going to charge their cavalry in here. I mean, they're archers, but they're going to lose the armoured hoplites anyway. And the urbans over here are fighting the Spartan hoplites. And as we can see, the game's pretty much over. I'm bringing my companions round now to charge into the back of the rest of their spearmen that are alive. And my spearmen over here are going to finish off the unit Spartan hoplites. Here come my cavalry here, straight into the back of these Spartans. And they're going to try and turn them around, but it doesn't work. And my cavalry into the back of these hoplites here, and they're going to start round immediately. And these Spartans are going to start round before the party even get there. And we've got my trusted 4 units of cavalry, the general unit there, and the general is actually dead, he died at the start. The Macedonians don't seem to worry about
the
that.
enemy show their true virtue.
And
they are not
yeah,
soldiers,
that's the Greeks
only
routing,
frightened
all of
rabbits
SDQR,
running from
and
our
it's
men.
pretty much good game. So good game to my opponents, Ultima Ratio per Regnum and Lazy Boy 97. Good game to my ally Georfrie, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video.